Hey there, my name is Dom Hawes and I'm the CEO of a marketing services group called Selbey. We're about 4.5 years old and we grew in our first 3.5 years from naught to around 20 million in fees. And we did that by acquiring 11 creative agencies and then integrating them. And you can't grow at that speed without breaking a few eggs and coming across some difficulties. And I was really pleased to meet Neil from Perfect Teams, because I found his coaching process, the whole way that he approaches dealing with his clients, extremely useful. Personally, I have to say, I find his method very engaging, extremely practical, by the way. There's no mumbo jumbo, no jargon. It's all stuff that's really easy to understand, very pragmatic. And he's also very sensitive, being the person he is, to the needs of individuals and their teams. But don't think for a moment that the process that he takes you through is rudimentary or overly simple. He's got a pretty sophisticated engine sitting behind what he does. Yes, it's perfect team profiling is a way of profiling, but they're scarily accurate. And there was one really big aha moment that the process delivered to me and my co-founder that really changed the course of how we work together. They're both good and very easy to understand, but also very accurate. And I think it really helped us understand in our leadership team what characters we had and how best to make use of the different types of people. So from a personal point of view, I got a much clearer position from the process I went through with Neil on both who I am actually as a chief executive and what my style, my natural style is. So I don't really have to pretend. I understand, having gone through the Perfect Teams process, where my strengths and weaknesses are, and that allows me to play to my strengths and hopefully find people to help me manage those weaknesses. So I've got a much more focused day now where I understand where my time is best spent. But it's kind of more than that. He also helps us really simplify the message of our leadership that we take back out to the company. And I'm not going to give you a spoiler alert. He's got some amazingly cool graphic, they're kind of real world methods of demonstrating leadership principles that really stay with you. I'm not going to tell you what they are because they're part of his MO, but really very cool things that help you just stay on point as you're trying to lead your teams. So I think what he helped us to do was make a transition, because we're buying independent creative agencies, make the transition from understanding that independence is the most important thing, which is where we started, to interdependence, so that the agencies have their own culture, their own leadership styles, their own hierarchies, even within the agencies, their own organizational design, but they're not independent, they're interdependent. They're reliant on other agencies in the group and in fact on the whole. And that was helping us understand that was a really big revelation to me. So I have no hesitation in recommending Neil to any and all of my contacts, actually. He didn't ask me to make this video, I might point out. I offered to make it because I was really pleased with the work that he did for us. It's been busy and he's had to chase me. So Neil, I'm terribly sorry you had to, but the work was fantastic. Thank you so much. And in the meantime, if you're thinking about working with Neil, I'm very happy to speak to you personally on the telephone. Probably best to connect to me through LinkedIn. My name is Dom Hawes, Dominic Hawes on LinkedIn, Hawes. I'm the CEO of Selbey. You can find me there and connect, and I would be delighted to tell you more detail. Thanks for your time.